Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. So Bitcoin is currently on the border of 40,000. It made a pretty nice recovery leap this morning from the $37,000 range all the way up into basically 40K. Decided to chop and consolidate a little bit, made a little double bottom here on the 15-minute, and now it's going for the previous high break. And honestly, I think Bitcoin is heading towards 50, 60K. Now, I know XRP loves to just be a laggard and pump the last, but I'm telling you, give XRP some time. Let it sit idly by while Bitcoin and Ethereum probably keep pushing to the upside. XRP will stay still while these are running. However, I do believe it is very realistic that here in the short term, we do have prices move up to the mid 30-cent range, potentially breaking into the 40-cent range because of this pretty monstrous inverse head and shoulders on the 4-hour here. And I also just love to note how the volatility right now at this level is much, much greater than what the volatility used to be at this range. So now we are incredibly, incredibly volatile, which kind of just confirms this bull cycle. But now we are just waiting for the final break of where we get out of these yearly support levels. So, guys, got some pretty good information for you guys today. So, from Bank XRP on Twitter. Now, before I get into this, one thing I do want to say is that Ripple has been absolutely silent for the last, I want to say, year and a half. They have been very, very silent. We have not heard anything in terms of new partnerships, nothing like that. And I do really honestly believe that that is strategical, because you check this out over here with Bank XRP. This is John Mitchell, Vice President of Global Sales at Ripple. He said this 2 weeks ago, I believe, on what looks to be LinkedIn. He says, "We continue to build our network, signing new financial institutions at the rate of 2 a week. Our network is growing exponentially. That's the impact we are having with our superior technology." So you really got to ask yourself, it's like, Ripple is being absolutely silent with new partnerships, but at the same time, the RippleNet continues to grow at an exponential rate, signing financial institutions at a rate of 2 per week. I remember hearing about a year or two ago, it was almost like 2 to 3 per week. So the RippleNet continues to grow. The RippleNet has not stopped growing. Just because the SEC comes out and makes a couple of allegations does not mean that all of a sudden this isn't growing anymore. They are continuing to grow this network, and I just find it very, very fascinating how they are silent. Like, look, if we look at Meet Our Customers, Global Network of Financial Institutions, yeah, we see a lot of clients, but we have known about these clients for a very long time. And it says 300 plus financial institutions across 40 countries worldwide. They've been saying the same thing for the last year. So Ripple is doing nothing but continuing to grow, but they are being absolutely silent. So I just like to bring you guys that reassurance that although they are being very quiet, this is not stopping. Like, look what he says here. The way of innovation Ripple and XRP provides me makes me zero doubt that it will be successful, because they're continuing to gain clients. I mean, if you look at it just from simply the price action of the cryptocurrency, doesn't seem that exciting. But on the back end of this billion-dollar company, they are continuing to do nothing but grow. Now, I do know we have this little SEC hurdle that we're going through, and it's just a little bump in the road during this whole marathon. But I mean, overall, this network is not stopping anytime soon. So, as we are heading further and further into this bull cycle that has really just began, guys, I really would expect XRP to not really do much while Bitcoin is going on an absolute rip, because I think the halfway to 6 figures, aka $50,000 Bitcoin, I do believe that is on the way. I mean, I'm talking like maybe in the next month or so, maybe even this month. I do believe Bitcoin will go for this previous high break at 40K, smash that level, and then head into the 50, 60K region. And you know what, XRP, it's just did the same thing in 2017. It sits idly by and it stays still while other coins run, but then all of a sudden you have this span of time where XRP is the only coin that's running. Again, I don't know exactly why that is, why it's the last to pump pumps the hardest, but that's just the way it is. So guys, stay strong. Keep having faith in this ecosystem. I know like right now it does seem very can be a little discouraging with the whole SEC suit going on and stuff. But I mean, we got 13 lawyers on Ripple's side versus 3 lawyers on the SEC side. And honestly, the SEC, they start the lawsuit and then they all of a sudden have a huge change in administration a day after. We got this whole new administration coming in. And it's just honestly, with completely new people being at the SEC, like, you think these guys are really going to give a rat's ass about what the previous administration began, which was a lawsuit against Ripple? Like, you can check this out right here from Steven from the Bull Dieppe. Yeah, 3 lawyers representing the SEC versus, my bad, 21 lawyers representing Ripple, Brad, and Chris. So just by the sheer numbers here, 21 lawyers versus 3. Who do you think's going to win? Honestly, who do you think is going to win? A little tiny part of one government, or a multi-billion-dollar tech company with the biggest banks in the world on their side? Now, one more thing I want to go ahead and show you guys is a video clip of Gary Gensler, who is going to be the new SEC chairman for the SEC. Now, you may have already seen this, but this has been spreading a lot through Twitter over the last few days, and I really do want to show you guys this. So this is the guy who's going to be the new, or, I mean, everyone's like pretty damn sure speculating that he will be the new SEC chairman. Again, I am not. Let me just look this up real quick. Let me get this quick Google search. Gary, new SEC chairman. Like, is he officially going to be the next one? Is that what we're seeing? Yeah, so I mean, the New York Times is coming out and saying, Reuters is also saying Gary Gensler is reportedly Biden's pick to lead the SEC. So listen to what this guy has to say about Ripple and the XRP ledger.
Let's say Mexico, if it's between the U.S. and Mexico. So one idea that's been around, it's widely associated with Ripple, but it's not only associated with Ripple, is this simple chart. What if I move fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat? Is this called a bridge crypto or bridge currency? I can sort of say I can go from US dollars to Bitcoin or XRP. You fill in the middle and then move over to the other fiat, Mexican peso in my example. And might that take some cost out of the system? We have Sean's issue earlier of volatility. If the crypto is fluctuating a lot, that causes some issues. If there's a lot of cost or friction, because now you're doing 2 currency exchanges, not 1. I'm calling crypto a currency for this purpose. I know that crypto is not technically a currency, but for this moment, let me just call it, you have 2 currency exchanges, and thus you have...
I like how he refers to cryptocurrency as a currency. Yes, this is the new SEC chairman, everyone.
You have 2 bid-ask spreads to pay. Just the market makers, you need to pay the bid-ask spreads twice. And you have some volatility if the middle crypto is moving around. But this simple diagram is a big part of what Ripple is trying to create with XRapid. Right? Xcurrent is a messaging app of Ripple's, and it's competing with Swift. And it has some reasonable adoption. A lot of banks are starting to use it. But don't confuse that with another product, which is an interesting product that kind of does this, that goes fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat. So what problem, what pain points would this be solving if it worked in the cross-border? Anybody want to remind the class what Tom?
Well, this reduces the number of intermediaries. You don't have to have your bank engage with a correspondence bank, which engages with a local bank, which then it sort of...
All right, so I'm going to say it might lower the intermediation because you still have on the 2 fiat sides a bank, your local bank and a bank, and to do the crosses, you need some market-making function, which in Ripple's case, they try to build into the application, and they have market makers to provide liquidity.
So the new SEC chairman has a deep fundamental understanding of Ripple and the XRP ledger. So honestly, with this new administration coming in, we could speculate that the SEC court case, they'll just come to a settlement, or Ripple will full-on win, or it gets thrown out, or something like that. But basically, to have somebody like that with a deep core fundamental understanding of Ripple's products and how that relates to the currency XRP. And I love how and that video, by the way, is from 2018. He refers to it as a currency. I must say I do love that, and this guy has clearly done his research and will be the new head of the SEC as the new Biden administration comes in. So honestly, yeah, it might be a little disappointing right now with price action, but the RippleNet continues to grow every single day, and they're signing 2 new financial institutions per week, but staying silent at the same time, which I think is a very strategical thing they are doing. And we got a very, very important person about to be the new lead of the SEC. God, dude, the guy just understands Ripple and XRP. He really does understand it. So it's almost as if once he's the new chairman, he's damn near on Ripple's side. Because you think with all that research that guy's done, he doesn't have a little bit of XRP? I think he does. So guys, thank you for tuning the video today. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, check the links in the description if you want to support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.